Hi everyone, this is Ella OTL. These realistic mushroom cookies only require a few simple ingredients. They look great and they taste like regular meringue cookies. Definitely edible. I open baked these to decorate my Bûche de Noël, but I can easily imagine people using these for pranks as well. Before we start, you're gonna preheat the oven to 100 Celsius or about 210 Fahrenheit. For ingredients, you need 3 room temperature large eggs. You only need egg white for meringue. You also need 3/4 cup of icing sugar and some cocoa powder. Almond extract is optional. You can use vanilla extract instead. Start mixing egg white on medium speed for several minutes. You can do this by hand with a whisker, but it's going to take more time and effort. When it starts to look foamy, start adding icing sugar gradually. I'm starting with 1/4 cup. The reason I'm using icing sugar instead of regular sugar is because icing sugar is finer, so it dissolves faster. On high speed, add spoonful of sugar at a time. Some people add cream of tartar to stabilize the eggs. I'm not going to use it because I don't have one, but if you do, add 1/4 teaspoon. You want to make sure that meringue is stiff and the sugar is completely dissolved. To check it, you can take a bit of meringue between your fingers and see how it feels. It has to be smooth, but not grainy. If it's smooth, add almond or vanilla extract. It is optional. I completely forgot about this step, so I didn't add any extract to mine. We are going to prepare a baking pan. You can use your regular cookie pan for this and line it with a parchment paper. I'm gonna put a bit of meringue to stick the parchment paper onto the baking pan. Next, I put a round tip into a pastry bag. Some people just cut a corner of a disposable pastry bag and use it without a tip. It's a bit harder to make a meringue round that way, but that's an option as well. When filling the bag, make sure meringue is all the way down near the tip. Twist the bag to remove the air and hold it like this. On the lined cookie pan, you'll squeeze stems and caps of mushroom. For stems, place the bag vertically and close to the cookie pan. Squeeze without lifting for a couple of seconds and then pull away upwards. For caps, you will hold the tip of the pastry bag at the height you want the mushroom cap to be, and squeeze it out until it's got a diameter you want without pulling the bag upwards. When you pull the bag away, do it slowly in a circular motion. If you get a little tip on the top of the cap, smooth it out with a wet finger. This step is optional. If you want your mushroom cookies to be completely white, you can skip this step. Cocoa powder will look like dirt on the mushroom, so I think they look more realistic with a bit of cocoa powder. If you sprinkled too much, you can blow the cocoa powder away before putting them in the oven. Put the meringue in the oven, preheated to 210 Fahrenheit or 100 Celsius. We'll bake them for about 2 hours. Start checking the color when about 90 minutes have passed. You want the meringue to be firm enough, but you don't want them to turn brown. When it's time, turn the oven off and open the door slightly ajar. I'll leave the cookies there to completely cool off overnight. To put the stem and the cap together, we'll use chocolate. Microwave a bit of semi-sweet baking chocolate and dip the stem into the chocolate and attach it to the cap. Give them a few minutes for the chocolate to set. Here I have some rosemary and shredded coconut. I just used them to create the forest floor with snow. On second thought, I think coconut kind of looks like palms and cheese. You can be creative here. You can use crushed Oreo cookies for dirt and icing sugar for snow, for example. Then that's it. If you tried to make these, let me know how it was like in the comment below. Have fun baking!